If you can walk, you can hit it longer. I'm going to show you right after this. When it comes to the pivot, most golfers can do more to maximize weight shift and ground forces. Now, we learn to walk by the time we're about 1.5 years old, and we're pretty darn good at it by the time we're 5 or 6 years old, so that walk has turned into a fairly coordinated run. The principles, however, are the same, and that is you take a step forward, and you have to swing your pelvis to the right in order to temporarily support your weight on one leg with your knee drawn into extension. This gives a tallness off the ground to the right leg, maximum height to the right leg, so the left leg has room to flex and therefore pick up off the ground. Then we're going to take a step with the left and we're going to reverse the whole process. So you plant down through the heel, your pelvis swings to the left and your right knee flexes, and everything is in reverse. You get a tall left side, a shortening right side, and that enables you. Now see how I can temporarily balance the weight of my body despite my head staying right on the stick. Because my hip has swung over here, I could actually stand here in balance on one leg. And this is the in-between the step. So you can see how the hips are designed to swing back and forth, and in conjunction with the knees and the feet, this is how we construct a walk. Now, humans are built to learn to walk early and to walk forever. For their entire lives, they're built to walk. And walking motion, practically no one has ever gotten injured doing a normal walking motion. You're not going to get wear and tear on the joints because this is what they were designed to do for our locomotion. Now, by transferring these same principles into a golf swing, we can really get some turbocharge into our pivot. So what I would do is apply the same things. I'm going to pretend I'm going to be doing a walking step to the right, set my pelvis on top of the right heel, which of course is not currently in vogue among teachers and on the PGA Tour, but this is simply a motion that is very natural to you and not injurious to you. It will enable you to play good golf well into your 70s, 80s, and maybe into your 90s. Swing it over to the right, flex the knee, and pick the heel off the ground a little bit as the same thing as if I was going to take a step with the left foot. I'm going to be in this position. So my weight has fully gathered on my right side. Now, as I reverse the process from here, this is going to give me a lot more potential when I step down into the left heel to put force down through the ground, which is going to rev up the rotation of my torso, get my arms moving faster, get my hands moving faster, get my club head moving faster. Force down creates the merry-go-round. Velocity helps too. And I'm going to swing this sucker over like I'm taking a walking step with the right foot. Swing my pelvis over, flex the right knee, and pick the right heel off the ground, just like I'm making a walking step. So again, this tall left posted leg and this shortening right leg enables this to detach and very easily allow me to rotate through the ball without putting undue forces on the lower spine. All right, now I've got the stick set up for a hit. It should be right in the middle of my stance as I swing. We'll slow it down a few times and you'll be able to see this natural kind of a pendular walking action of the hips as I swing back and through the shot. Let's check it out. All right, so looking back at that swing in slow motion, you can clearly see that my belt buckle does not stay centered on the orange stick. Instead, I'm taking a walking step to the left, slamming down into this heel and turning around a walking step back to the left again. So truly, if you can walk, you can hit the ball longer than you're doing right now. You can practice this anywhere too. It's so simple. You can just practice this in the bank line. Practice standing on one leg like this, and then shift your weight, put your hand on your hip like this. Nobody will think you're doing anything except standing in line and shifting your weight. All right, I'm gonna go back to working on my walking step. It's feeling really good, but hey, give this a try. First, practice with just a club only, doing your walking step back and forth, then take it to the range before you take it to the course. But let me know how you do. Leave it in the comments down below. Hey, thanks so much for watching. I'm Steve, and as usual, I'll either see you in the next video or I'll see you longer and straighter down the fairway. Everybody take good care.